Fill my world with you. You gonna waste your time. Waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see.
Holy, okay, Pops, back again with another video. It's been a minute. I just been doing tons of shorts. So here we are with the video. If you haven't seen the recent video, my babies are 2 years old. Well, like 2 years and like 2 months, something like that. So in this 2-year update, it's not gonna be a regular update, I guess. I just want to say sorry for this loud freaking fan. The fact that I cannot turn the light on without this fan coming on is the most irritating thing ever. But I just wanted to make sure that y'all could see me, so that's why I just turned the light on. Tell by the title of this video, this is a do's and don'ts before you get locks. This is what you need to watch this video. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe, of course, because why not? Don't you want to see this face every day? The first do of getting locks: do not get locks if you cannot do this. First thing, be patient. And I'm a little hypocritical because I'm not that patient, but be patient. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. It takes time. It takes care, it takes TLC. You have to be patient. You can't get your hair locked one day, twist it, and then the next day you expecting your hair to look like this. It's not going to do that. So you have to be patient. That's numero uno. Be patient. Next is a don't. Do not go long without a wash or a retwist. Now, I will say maybe a couple weeks or a few weeks without a wash, but you don't want to go forever without a wash because you're going to regret it when you finally wash your hair. Same thing with retwist. Okay, I would say maybe 2 months is a good time frame. And then in between those 2 months without a retwist, you can still wash your hair, just don't get the retwist. But if you're going long without both, you need to be unmarrying them roots every day, because your roots will go together and you're gonna be like, why did I do this? What was I thinking? And it's going to hurt to wash and retwist and all that other stuff and detangle. So that's why I'm saying that. Now, if you just want to go like 5 months without a retwist, it's your prerogative, but I would not recommend it. I've gone 2 months without it and I was like, dang girl, why did you do that? Like I said, I do 2 months without a retwist at most, but I will wash my hair in between at least. Do embrace every stage. Don't listen to what anyone says about an ugly stage. It's only ugly if, never mind. There is no ugly stage. I'm about to insert pictures. I promise you, I was concerned about the ugly stage and I thought I was going to cover my hair with wigs and braids and everything under the sun, and I didn't. At most, I did head wraps, but other than that, no, I literally did not cover my hair. And I love seeing my hair literally evolve every day and just breathe. Like, that's how I got my hair to lock so fast. I was spraying my hair every day with water, with rose water particularly. So I was embracing every stage. Like this stage, I can't believe I'm here. But embrace every stage is so important. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, well, it's an ugly stage, blah, blah, blah. Are you ugly? Like, there's no ugly stage. Like, you have to embrace it. Again, things take time. Embrace it, because when you get here, you're gonna be low-key like, dang, I wish my locks were a little shorter, because when they're longer, it comes with a little bit more, which again, I'm very thankful. But like, there's things that I missed about when my hair was in the beginning stages. Do not, let me say it again, do not compare your locks to other people's. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Wanna know why? Everybody's hair is not the same. Everyone's hair is not the same. You might have me with type 4 hair and Susie with type 4 hair, and it's still different. Like, just because we have the same hair texture does not mean your locks are going to look the same or act the same. So I have curly ends. You can barely see it. Well, you can kind of see it right here. I have curly ends. My curly ends do not look the same like they do on somebody with type 3 curly end locks. It's not going to be the same thing. So you can't look at other people's hair and be discouraged and be like, oh dang, I wanted my locks to look like that. Your locks are going to look how your locks supposed to look. You can look and see, you know, especially when it comes to like styles and stuff, inspiration from that extent, but you cannot look at someone's locks and say, I want my locks to be exactly like that, because it's not going to be exactly like that. Again, everyone's hair is different, so do not compare. Don't compare. It's only going to get you upset and make you be like, oh, I don't want locks anymore, because now it's not looking how it's supposed to look. No, it's not looking how someone else's hair was looking. So don't compare. When I tell you hydrate your locks every day, hydrate your locks every day. Especially if you're in that first year, hydrate them babies every day. When I was in that first year, I sprayed my hair in the morning, and then before I got in the shower, I sprayed my hair too. And that to me, that helped my hair to lock quicker, and that helped my hair to stay hydrated, especially with the dye, and to get that frizzy look that I had going for so long. So hydrate your hair every day. You can use regular water, you can use distilled water, you can use rose water, you can use rosemary water, whichever. Hydrate them babies, or else they're gonna be looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, you will literally feel the difference if you do not hydrate your hair. So that's why it's very important to hydrate your hair. Do hydrate your hair. If you don't take away anything else from this video, hydrate your hair. Don't sleep on cotton. I don't know if that's what happened to this lock back here, but when I tell you there was so much lint, that's why I combed it out and started over, because it was not appealing. But I don't even sleep on cotton, and I use a satin bonnet every day. But yeah, satin bonnet will be your best friend. You can get a long one, you can get a satin scarf. It's up to you. Just satin, I think, or silk. Just no cotton. That is how you can get lint all up in your locks. That's like one of the number one ways you can get lint in your locks, is if you don't sleep on the appropriate material. So don't sleep on cotton. No. That's for locks. That's for natural curls. That the whole nine. The whole nine. Do oil your scalp. Just because you have locks does not mean that scalp don't get dry and don't get, itchy. You need to oil it. Oil it with whatever you want. Personally, I use this. This is what I use. Or I use my Blue Magic. I use my grease, okay? There's nothing wrong with Blue Magic. Argue with your mama. There's nothing wrong with Blue Magic. I will use Blue Magic. And this acts 2 for 1 because it helps your hair grow. Okay, you need to oil it. I'm not saying oil it every day. I would say maybe like once or twice a week. It really just depends on how dry your scalp gets, but your scalp does need oil. Your hair and scalp still need maintenance, even though you have locks. Next, this finna make the girls mad. This finna make the girls real mad. Be careful with bleach. Be very careful with bleach. Now, again, it's gonna make the girls mad. What I use to dye my hair is the L'Oreal High Color. L'Oreal High Color is made for people with darker hair colors, and it has properties in it that help to lift your hair color. Is it the big jug of bleach? No. So when I say that I'm dyeing my hair no bleach, I am not using that big tub of bleach. I forgot what I'm gonna insert a picture, but that's not what I'm using. Yes, there is stuff in it to lift your hair. I'm not a cosmetologist. I could be wrong, but last time I checked, something to lift your hair in like the lifting agent or whatever is not the same thing as bleach. You know what? Let me look this up, because I know the girls finna be mad because they be in my comments all the time.
That's misleading. You bleach your hair.
Shut up. I just looked it up. For all of y'all who think y'all know everything, it's not the same thing. They don't have the same chemicals in it. Again, does the L'Oreal High Color lift your hair? Absolutely. I never said it didn't. That's why I use it in the first place. But they would literally call it bleach if it was bleach, and it's not bleach. Again, does it lift? Yes, it does. But bleach has different chemicals in it than the High Color. And again, because y'all think y'all know everything, I'm gonna put up a side by side of all the chemicals that each thing has in it. But anyway, be careful with bleach. I put this as a don't, basically saying like don't just bleach your hair and do blah blah blah. Like I would say, if you're really gonna bleach your hair because you want to get like a pigmented like pink or blue or purple, I would do that maybe like once a year, and then use Adore, like the rinse, the semi-permanent dye, and put that over your hair, because you don't want to keep bleaching it. And one, it causes you to put in more effort and more maintenance and make sure it's moisturized, all that other stuff, but also because that bleach is strong. That bleach is very, very, very strong. And so if you're bleaching your hair multiple times a year, even putting all that moisture into it is still not doing the trick. So that's what I'm saying. Be very careful with bleach. Don't just be bleaching your hair every other month. And a lot of people who I've seen bleach their locks, they regret it. They're like, oh, my hair is damaged, da 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 da. Like, so don't bleach your hair. My hair has been a different color for 2 years. And I have not, again, used actual bleach. That's why my hair is healthy. That's why my hair is not brittle. That's why my hair is not breaking off. Okay. So yes, there is processed, dye in my hair. But again, it's not bleach. I've seen my hair with bleach. I'll show y'all pictures. I've seen my hair with bleach. I've had experience with actual bleach. And my hair is not in that state. Not in that state at all. So don't just be bleaching your hair every other day. Wash your hair. I know I kind of touched on this earlier, but do wash your hair. I'm saying this because a lot of people say like, oh, when you're in your first couple months, you shouldn't wash your hair. That's nasty. That's nasty. I don't care what anybody. That's nasty. Me personally, I sweat through that scalp, baby. I sweat up here. It's the first place I sweat. So for me to go 2 months with dirty hair and scratching and seeing like dirt under my nail, not happening. I'm not saying to go crazy and go dumb and wash your hair all the time, or just not be gentle with your locks, especially if your hair is a softer texture and your locks can come out easier. But you need to wash that scalp. Whether that's you doing it, whether you're going to a professional, you need to wash that scalp. Go ahead and give it a good wash. I don't care what anybody says. Don't wash it in the first few months. Wash your hair. Wash your hair. Don't style your hair too much. Do not style your hair too much. I want to say maybe that first year possibly is when I would like style it, get it retwisted and then get it styled, and I would wear that style for a couple months. I would wear that style for a couple of weeks, and then afterwards I would let it go. Like I would let my hair breathe. Your hair needs to breathe, and that's why my hair, grew the way it did, matured the way it did, because I left I left it alone. And you don't want to keep pulling or putting that much tension on your hair and on your locks, because that's how people hairline go back here. because you're putting all that tension on your hair. Needs to breathe. So don't feel like every time you get a retwist you have to style it. Now I will say it is okay to style it every time, because sometimes I do, depending on what I'm doing. Because if I'm being active, I'm working out, all that other stuff or whatever, I'm gonna put it in a style because that retwist is not gonna last if it's not put up in a style. But then, like I said, after that, I'm gonna take it out, let my hair breathe, wear it down, whatever, give it some time to like relax and just be itself. So don't get a style all the time. You don't feel like you have to style it even in between retwists. It doesn't only have to go up in a ponytail. You can put a hair wrap on there, you can put a hat on, there's other things you can do besides putting up in a ponytail and not giving your locks and your scalp time to breathe. Explore. Do explore different styles, explore different accessories. I had those shells in my hair for the longest, and I only took them out because I had the Marley twist in my hair. But that's what I'm talking about. Explore. Do Marley twist. Get you a little sew-in on top of your locks. Put some braids in your hair. Try flexi rods. Try perm rods. Try the pipe cleaners. Try different stuff. Okay, people think that locks are not versatile. They are very versatile. You just have to feel like putting in that work. I put in that work to get here. Comment below if you want the tutorial for how I got this style. But yeah, feel free to explore. Explore safely. Explore very safely, but explore with your locks. Make your lock journey your lock journey. Don't focus on what anybody else has going on. Do what you want to do, as long as it's safe, as long as it's healthy for your hair. And again, that means know your hair. So don't be like, oh, well, I seen so and so dye her hair 20,000 times and she's still fine. Mind your own hair business. Mind your own hair business. Don't worry about nobody else's hair but your own. I thought I had one more I thought I had one more don't, but I only have one more do left. This last do is, don't be afraid to lock detox, okay? Go ahead. I don't know if you have to do it in the sink or get you one of them bowls off of Amazon and put the apple cider vinegar, baking soda, lemons in there and detox your locks. Now, I will say, I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say that it does get the lint out. Some people say it doesn't get the lint out. Some people say that it just softens up the lint to make it easier to get out. But even if not, there's so much dirt that is held within your locks that sometimes even washing your hair with a very, very good shampoo for 20-30 minutes is not going to do justice, and you have to detox your locks. I would say do it at least once a year. At least one good time a year. Get all that stuff out of there. Get all that nasty gunk and stuff out of there that is captured in the actual lock strands, and that you're not able to get out by, washing your hair the regular way. So definitely do lock detox. Okay, actually I do have another don't. I actually have one more don't. Don't be the lock police. Don't be the lock police. There is always somebody under somebody else's post telling them, don't do this, don't do that, don't put weave over, don't put braids over, don't do that. Be quiet. Hush. Cállate. Don't be quiet. Why does it matter what someone else is doing to their head? The only time that I might have something to say is when somebody who gets lock extensions or somebody who does instant locks says, oh, well, I didn't want to go through the ugly stage. And it's like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? If you want to start your lock journey that way, with extensions, with instant locks, do it, and do it quietly. You don't have to, because again, my beginning stage was not ugly. There was nothing ugly about it. So don't rain on somebody else's parade because you wanted to start a certain way. Same thing with the brushing of the locks. Baby, I'm about to be brushing my locks. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. If that is going to help prevent lint from being in my locks, I'm going to do it, because the amount of lint that was in this one was disgusting. The rest of them is not like that, but this one back here, there was so much lint. And if I can use a soft bristle brush and do this and brush it to where I'm seeing a reduce in the amount of lint, or I'm just not seeing any lint at all, so be it. Because what is me brushing my hair doing to hurt you? Nothing. So don't be the lock police. Don't be under somebody else's saying, somebody else's video or picture saying, oh, how dare you dye your hair? You know you shouldn't bleach your hair, right? If they want to bleach their hair, let them bleach their hair. If their hair falls out because they bleach it too many times, what are you going to do? How does that affect you? Like, especially because people be so nasty and rude when they're trying to give advice. Like I said, don't be the lock police. This video is not lock policing. This is an informative video on do's and don'ts that you should know before starting your locks. Even if you already started your locks and you're like, dang, I never watched videos, like, let me see what's going on. That's what this video is for. Not to be the lock police up under people comments talking about why you dye your hair, why are you brushing your hair. Because I want to. But yeah, that's all for this video. If you want to know how I achieved this look, comment below and I will do a tutorial if there's enough comments. And make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.